Good morning, Dutchman.
Good morning, Dutchman.
It is Sunday, September 8th, and Vika and I are in Azerbaijan at the Four Seasons Hotel, Baku. Let's take a tour. Armchair. Balcony. Baku. Fancy desk. Fancy bathtub. Minibar. Bed. TV in the bathroom. Shower. Iron. Brunch. Well, back in Moscow, the trip to Baku was really nice. Nice people, pretty cheap, good dive bar. Hotel was all right. Azerbaijan Airlines also delivered pretty well with some food, alcohol, and a bar in the plane. That was pretty cool. Only problem with the flight was that it was right during the Sunday afternoon games, so I didn't get to watch those. Only some highlights. Entertaining. It is nice to have football back. So let's get to the recap. Starting with the Week 1 blowouts, we have No Sleep Till Maryland dominating the Park City Patrol. Kurt has managed to get himself 103 points with still 3 players left to go. Thanks to Carson Wentz, T.Y. Hilton, and Derrick Henry all getting in the mid to high 20s. Semi top scorer got 12.6. So, not fantastic. Still has 2 players to go, but unless they want to put up record numbers, it's going to be hard to make up a 40-point deficit, 40-point and 1 player deficit. So we call this one for Kurt pretty comfortably. The other blowout is the Party Rages On versus Turd Ferguson's Oversized Hats. Colin has put up an amazing Week 1, 154.2 points, thanks mostly in part to Christian McCaffrey and Austin Eckler, both putting up over 36 points, and he even had a good showing from Keenan Allen, getting over 20. He still, in fact, has his kicker to go, but as he's got a 70-point lead over Tom Butler, really probably just call that one for semi. Tom Butler did have a nice showing from Lamar Jackson, getting over 30, and Chris Carson getting 21, but got 0 from the Eagles. And not really too much else to speak of at all outside. So call this one for Colin. The other game that's done for is Done versus Mr. Poopy Butthole. Kenny's managed to get himself 79.9 points with still a running back to go, while Tiller's gotten himself 72 points, and he is all done for, having a nice showing from Le'Veon Bell, but nothing else going on there. Kenny just all around decent from everybody. No one in the 20s, but no one below 9. Oh, no, that's not true. 1 person below 9, but good enough to beat Tiller. On to some more exciting games to watch for Monday night. We have Lou Top Squeak Bottom versus Brett Favre's Penis, also known as the matchup of people we never actually see. Geb has so far managed to amass 110 points, with still DeAndre Hopkins left to play, while Jimmy and Connor have gotten 121 thanks to the arm of Patrick Mahomes, the legs of Dalvin Cook, and the hands of Evan Ingram. He still has Will Fuller to go with a 11-point lead. So as long as Will Fuller doesn't get outscored by 11, that one's going to go to Brett Favre's Penis. With Squeak Squeak Motherfucker versus the Young Hose. Squeak currently has a 12-point lead over Krish. Squeak still has 1 player left to go in his tight end Darren Waller, while Krish has 2 players, the defense and a kicker left to go. Could be a tight game depending on how well the Saints play, but I think Squeak's got this one pretty well wrapped up. The official Weasley game to watch is yours truly versus Fearless Leader. Lou has managed to get 117 points with no players left to go. Really nice showing from Dak Prescott, getting over 30 points. No one else over 20, but it did allow him to get a really solid total for the week. I've gotten 107 points thanks to the Titans defense. They are my highest scoring so far. Geronimo Allison managed to get me a big old goose egg, so I am hoping that Josh Jacobs can get me 9.3 points so that I can edge out Lewis. Game to watch. Having football back is exciting. Unfortunately, unlike New Zealand and Australia, where the games were on very early on Monday morning, here in Russia, they're on throughout Sunday night, usually starting at midnight or 3 a.m. The Denver-Oakland game starts Tuesday morning at 5:20 a.m., so I might catch the end of it, but probably not going to wake up in time to see the whole thing. Anyway, moving on to more exciting things. Moving on to a new segment of the video, we are going to do Vika's weekly predictions. Vika?
Hi.
Hi. Vika, as you know, we've got a couple big games Monday night. As you know, we have Denver versus
Oakland,
right? And we have New Orleans versus the Houston Texans.
Right.
Right. So, any predictions for these games? Do you think you know who's going to win?
I prefer not to think about it in advance.
Oh, okay. So no predictions.
No. Well, maybe Houston's gonna win.
Maybe Houston's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Denver versus Oakland?
Denver.
Denver. You're picking Denver and Houston.
Yes.
All right. And do you think that Josh Jacobs will get enough points?
Oh, sure.
Yeah?
Of course.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Denver will win, but Josh Jacobs will manage to get 9 points. Thank you, Vika.
You're welcome.
Well, that's about it for this week. Football's back. Hell yeah.